Go and get the rest from this supplier.
Minähän teen kaiken.
Well, make your minds up who's going where. We can get this over with.
Rating of Steam 1. Tää joku... Nyt on monitehtävä. Mitä hittoa? Puhutaan uudesta.
You going after the Stardust then, are you? Which one of these two lucky souls is going with you?
Valita. Eihän otosta mitään hyötyä, otetaan kävi mieluummin.
Gav, you're with me.
All right then. So, where do we find this Stardust stuff?
There's a river that runs through the southern reaches of the Velcroy. It's the black sand that washes up on its banks that you're after.
Southern reaches of the Velcroy, eh? That's down past Dalamil.
Milidali.
I'll go and scout the place out. See about hiring us a wagon to bring the stuff back to.
All right. I'll meet you by the river.
While you're off having a paddle, I'll pick up the rest of this stuff from Blackthorn's supplier. Take care.
You two, eh? Don't go letting them fleece ya.
Fleece me? I'd like to see him try.
In your own time.
Vuonni. Jokin sivutehtävä. Ostvingat. Ja sivutehtävä toi nyt. Tehdään se nyt sitten tässä vaiheessa. Vai Eggues. No on aika lähellä.
Good day to you.
Sid. Miten ne tietää mutkin tää? Mä oon käynyt täällä 100 vuotta. Miten ne voi tietää mut? Tai että mun nimi on Sid.
Ah, Clive. Your timing is exquisite as always. I have a concern which you may be able to assist me with.
Go on.
There are whisperings afoot of shadowy figures having been sighted outside the village. Rustlings in the undergrowth, suspicious noises. My people fear that they are being watched. It may be no more than a surfeit of nerves, understandable in the current climate, or it may be the prelude to something altogether more dangerous. Given what I hope you'll forgive me calling your nose for trouble, I wondered if you might investigate.
Ossi.
Of course.
Excellent.
Fiksu Ossi.
You might begin by speaking with the good citizens of Lostwing. Listen to their tales, and make what you will of them.
All right. I will.
Ei, toi juoksupää hommaa taas.
Let's see what the people of the village have to say. I'd better find out if this is just nerves, or something we need to take more seriously.
You alright, Sid? Something on your mind?
There is actually. Can I ask you something? Quentin tells me people have mentioned shadowy figures out in the woods. Have you noticed anything unusual?
Oh, that. No, sorry, can't help you. I heard the rumours mind from the lads working over at the vineyard, but none of them has seen anything either.
All right. Thanks anyway.
Sielläkin kysyy just niitä, jotka ei tiedä yhtään mitään.
Do you have a moment? There's talk of suspicious figures in the woods. Have you seen anything out of the ordinary?
No, but I've heard something. Sound of scraping metal, like someone sharpening a sword.
Where was this?
In Lorbert's Pass. Was out foraging for herbs when I heard it. screeching out from between the trees. Ran back here as quick as my legs would carry me, and I ain't been back since.
I see. I'll look into it. Thank you. Seems Lorbert's Pass is our best bet then. What do you say, Torgal? Shall we go and
Saatiin siitä se info. Vittu. Ei voi ottaa sukapoa.
Ambrosia won't help me here.
Laitoita täällä porttien sisäpuolella. Kyllä tääkin pystyy hyppäämään. En mä ois koskaan kokeilla. Jotenkin niin päivänselvä asia, mutta silti ei tullut kokeiltua.
You there.
Fuck! He's seen us. Get them before they escape.
Tuo ääni ei kyllä kuulostanut ihan siltä, että ne olisi mettässä ollenkaan.
Black Shields. Here.
Ne oli vaissaan pöntössä.
What the hell are you doing here?
What is it to you? Not that we give a damn. All that matters to us is don't leave here.
All that matters to me is that you fucking die. Missä toi ottaa damage? What the? Nää liinoakin. Mitä tapahtuu lopetiko YouTuben puolella? En. On mitään lopettanut.
Why were they here? Were they planning an attack on Lost Wing? I need to warn Quentin.
En vaan jaksanut tehdä videot. YouTube-puoli loppu. Mä oon lopettanut koko YouTuben tekemisen. En mä tiedä, miksi se on katkenut. Jos on katkenut. No tää vaan niinku päättää, että striimi on päättynyt. Ok. En tiedä. Nyt se on taas päällä. Kai. Joo. En tiedä mitä vittua nyt taas. Kyllä näyttää, että se on siellä päällä, mutta varmaan nyt meni jopa takas, mutta anyway. Samassa on niin paska palkka. Kauhealla vaivaalla uusi käyttää.
Good day to you.
Tästä on paskatehtävä loppuu. Älä pidä sanoa mitään lisää.
How goes the hunt for our sinister figures?
I found some black shields hiding near Lorbert's Pass. They're gone now.
Black Shields. The Empress's former bloodhounds. Though they serve another master now. One who means to root out and destroy both me and those I care for. And it would appear the pack has finally caught the scent of its prey. Damn it all. I had hoped I would have more time than this. own blameless innocence. Men to whom the law was but a scourge to turn against the
Tunnen
powerless.
hetken, että Striimi-striimikin
And throughout,
kusee.
it was the Lord Chief Justice who backed me, who was my one true ally in the quest to see justice done.
So what changed?
I discovered that he hunted bearers for sport. I was a fool to think he shared my hatred of venality and vice. His support for me was no more than a facade, a means of ridding himself of his rivals, a mask to hide the rot beneath. I filed suit against him immediately. His response, however, was rather more visceral. He had my entire family slaughtered, and he faced no punishment whatsoever. I lost everything. My loved ones, my livelihood, my position, the faith I had once held that any modicum of justice might be achieved through the courts. So I set about enacting my own. I tracked down every soul who served him and slit their throats myself. But the man himself proved an altogether more difficult target. With money and power come protection, and so I saw that I would need an army of my own. I came here to Lostwing and began recruiting like-minded individuals.
And everyone here knows this is why you do what you do.
Of course. They too have lost loved ones to the bearer hunts. Seen faultless friends sent to the gallows to spare the guilty, all under the watchful eye of the Lord Chief Justice. Our wounds are the same. And our cause is the same. We are comrades, and our revenge is already in motion. We know where he hides, how numerous and well-trained his guard. What we did not know until now, however, was that his plans may already be in motion too.
Quentin.
Our time is short. He may move against us at any moment, unless we move against him first. My friends and comrades, it begins. Make ready for war.
Sotkumaan nyt lähi. Ja make ready for war, ja sit mä niinku tää sivutehtävä homma edes jatkuu tästä.
I'm not going to change his mind.
You haven't much, but you're free to look.
Kato, siinä on vähän parempi. Enhancer.
Good day.
Ois se ainakin parempi.
What can I interest you in today?
Todennäköisesti paremman näköinen miekka kuin tuo saatana.
I hope it's to your liking.
Ostan noitakin nyt.
Ah, yes.
Rahaa on niin paljon, ettei paskalle taivu.
I trust it's all here. Ah, yes.
Oh, yes.
I trust it's all here.
En tiedä kuinka kauan mä vielä tässä jatkoa. Ei mulla oikeastaan mitään niinku silleen, että pitäis lopettaa. Mä enemmänkin jaksamisesta kiinni. Clive ei tiedä naisista itään. Länteen ja itään. Ei helvetti lisää sivutehtäjä.
The finest fabric!
The most fragrant herbs and spices from the Brent.
Gone, just like that. And without so much as a by your leave.
What's the matter?
It's my apprentice. He up and vanished while my back was turned. I'd go and look for him myself, but I've got a bakery to run. A bakery that's now short one pair of hands. Loath though I am to rely on the kindness of strangers, I'm at a loss.
Mun on vinkarändänä.
Will you see if you can find him?
I'll see what I can do. Do you know where he might have gone?
I wouldn't be surprised if he was off somewhere mooning
No
at Drake's
voisihan mä
fang.
skipatakin ne, mut
He used to work there, you see. Poor fool
haluat
left
kuitenkin
his heart in its hole.
pelata kaiken tässä jokaisella kerralla.
And that's where I'll start.
Nää on vähän tämmöstä pakkopulla.
Oh, where did all the men have gotten?
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Tonne asti.
No, I'm telling you, it's gone.
Vittu kun 1 HP lisää, niin on party like 1999. Tältä alueelta. Tänne on tullut lisää.
Mother Crystal.
Oh. Vittu. Suora sen päälle. Hyppypotku naama.
Excuse me.
What do you want?
The baker sent me to find you.
I am a sorry, selfish sod, aren't I? I'm certainly not a baker. Master must rue the day he took me in. Time was the sight of the fang used to calm my nerves. But now look at her.
I take it you missed the Mother Crystal.
I hated her, but she was all I knew. Worked her mines for years. And when she shattered, part of me shattered with her. I had to trade my pickaxe for a rolling pin. But I'm no good at baking. Every loaf I touch collapses. My bread's as hollow as I am. She was the only thing that could fill the hole inside me. Oh, I loved her, damn it. But now she's gone. She's never coming back. What am I supposed to do? I ask her. How does a shell of a man learn to live again?
Mies ei koskaan puhu tunteista niin totta expressioisivat.
Perhaps you could express yourself in your work. If you miss the fang, maybe you could recapture it somehow.
Recapture it? I'm a baker, not a... You know, you might just be right. What a fool I've been! I have to get back to the bakery right away. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. You've opened my eyes.
Wait.
Pistetään
Suppose you won't be
jatkuvia.
needing an escort then.
Ei vittu, kun mä tarvii. Vittu. Maailman nopein chocobo tulee täältä. Fast travelin kautta. Ihan animea mä oon kattonut. Onko mä edes kattonut animea? Pitkään aikaa.
My carpets have
The most fragrant herbs and spices from the...
No varmaan ainoa se
there you
cyberpunkki
are.
nyt, mikä nyt
The man
tulee
who lit a fire under my wayward apprentice.
ekana mieleen.
Though I worry you might have stoked the flames a little too high. He damn near ran me down trying to get to my oven.
Master, it's ready. Behold the Drake's Balm.
Nähän tuli
A
äkkiä.
truly unique creation.
I dare say it is.
Just look at it. A perfect likeness of the Fang herself.
Leikäleipiä.
Her fulsome
Eli
spurs,
perseleipiä.
her inviting hollow. True, my loaves collapse more often than not, but what's the Fang without her crater? Why, no Fang at all. And look, inside. She's filled to bursting with a bounty of beautiful crystals. Salt crystals! Master, I have found my purpose. I must use my work here to preserve the memory of the Fang.
Well, if it tastes half as unique as it looks, I'd certainly say you're onto something. Not only is my apprentice back, but he's finally pulling his weight. With any luck, I might even have a new delicacy on my hands. I don't know how you did it, but you have my thanks.
Mistä ääni tää oli? Kuplinkoin.
It would make a fine gift for you.
Annista jotain matskua piti hakea.
No use calling Ambrosia now.
Mistä sä tulit?
Looks like I found the river. Where's Gav? Run like the wind. You deserve a rest. Sorry to keep you, Gav.
Tyylikästä paikalle tulo.
Better late than never. I've had a quick scout about, and I reckon round here's our best bet if we want to grab as much of this stardust stuff as we can. Don't know what Blackthorn's planning to do with it, though. I asked over in Dallamil, and they seem to think it was worthless. But if stardust is what Blackthorn wants, stardust is what he'll get. There's plenty of the stuff lying about just begging to be bagged.
Then let's get bagging, shall we?
We shall. Race ya.
Alright. 5 dustia. Jos on jotain pölyä, niin mitä sä määrität, mikä on 1 pöly?
So this is stardust. It just looks like black sand to me.
No niin, sieltä tuli tosi nostalgista 15. Niinku tutki jotain puskia. No nyt se on siellä, että ei vittu, ihan väärä suunta. Eiks mä just kattonut tota kasaa tossa? Mitä? Tuolla. Tää on muutama hiekajyvä, ehkä saattoi tulla jotain sattumia mukaan.
That should be enough for now. Let's see how Gav's getting on.
Kauhea säkillinen.
You finished? How much did you get?
Enough. I hope.
Oh, you win. That might even be enough for old Blackthorn. Hey, before we go, do you mind if we have a chat? Feels like ages since we had the chance to talk. You know, man to man like.
It does, doesn't it?
Back when you first took Sid's name, we were talking all the time. Working out what to do in that.
There was a lot to work out.
And there still is. Those shoulders of yours starting to feel the strain. Hardly ever see you around the hideaway nowadays. Always on some errand or other. You can take a day off, you know.
Says the man who spends most of his time behind enemy lines.
Only 'cause you keep sending me there.
I know I can count on you, Gav.
Likewise. So you keep sending me wherever you need to, and I'll keep going. Safe in the knowledge that I have a home to come back to. Thanks to you. Right. That's enough soppy shite for one day. We'd better get this lot back to Blackthorn before he slings his hammer at someone.
You go on ahead. And try to get some rest once you're there.
Oh, I plan to. Believe you me. After Blackthorn gets what he needs, of course.
Right. Ready to go home, boy?
Hey. Ottakapa Dustin. Nyt se laiva syntyy nanosekunnissa.
Let's hope this is all Blackthorn needs.
Paitsi että toi Letting of Steam 1, että tulee kauhea anime-arkki laivan rakennuksessa.
Blackthorn, got everything you need?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Cheers for the Stardust. Should be enough to be getting on with.
We should go out on maneuvers together more often. You'll be sneaking around on your tud all the time.
I'll make a start on putting this thermal plating together then. It'll take some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with, I could do without you breathing down my neck.
Thank you, Blackthorn. I'll let Mid know construction's underway.
Letting of Steam I.
Suppose we'd better be getting back to work too.
Give us a shout if you need anything.
I went up to give some greens to the chocobo.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in. If I don't come up with something soon.
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorn started work on the plating.
Excellent. 1 down, 2 to go.
Oh, God.
So, what's next?
The helm, of course. For this, we'll be repurposing fallen scrap.
Salvage from the ruins? I thought that material was all but impossible to work.
Ah, but we don't have to.
I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size pieces for what we need. What's the name back there? I'll give you all the details.
What's her name?
What's her name? Right.
Onko sen nimi oikeasti What's her name? Ei sentään. Mä olisin ollut silleen, että älä viitti.
Oh, Sid, is this about the helm?
Yes. Mid said I should speak with you.
I'll show you the plans then. Here you see the mithril engine, in which mithril is burned to generate heat. That heat is then harnessed to produce motive force. Excess heat is dealt with by means of the thermal displacement stack, which disperses it into the surrounding air. Now, were we to rely on thermal plating alone to achieve this effect, the rate of excess heat buildup would far exceed the displacement coefficient of the plating. In other words, the reactor would overheat and eventually explode. This is where the helm comes in. It connects to the plating, you see, and serves as a sort of thermal sink to absorb all that excess energy. Our experiments have shown that fallen ceramics are remarkably thermophilic. They can withstand and absorb levels of heat far above anything we are able to make today. And not only that, they're also waterproof and immune to rust, making them the perfect material for our protective hood. Why, if sea or rainwater were to enter the reactor proper, it would vaporize instantly. The forces produced would tear the ship from stern to...
You can stop there. I understand. Mid said we might be able to use parts of a fallen ruin. Where would I find it?
Ah, yes. It's in Lorbert's Pass, near Lostwing. The thing is, well, I probably should have arranged to have the pieces we need brought here sooner. You see, a certain unwanted visitor has taken up residence there. It's no longer a matter of just walking in and taking them. It's, going to be considerably more dangerous than that.
I see. Then I suppose I'd better deal with this unwanted visitor for you. Would that help?
Oh, very much. Thank you, Sid. I'll gather my team and head there right away. We'll meet you outside the ruins.
No niin, lähtiin on Steam 2. Laaparittin passit. Minne siis?
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't need behind.
Okay. Onne noi. Voisiko melkein ehkä tähän nyt lopettaa? Tältä mä jatkan huomenna kyllä. Jos vähän aikaisemmin sitä aloittan. Vähän pitempään, mutta mä nyt en jaksa ehkä kunnon maratoon, niin kuin mä aikaisemmin ja sen pitkään aikaa muutenkaan striimannut. Ei pidä koskaan polttaa itseensä loppuun. Saman tien sitten ei taas jaksa mitään. Mitkä aikaa. Makea for Laupert's Pass, se on sitten seuraavan kerran, siis huomisen. Eli seuraavan kerran lääni. Mut joo, kiitos seurasta ja hyvää yötä. Jatkamme tästä huomenna taas. Morjens.